G'day everyone, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and as an artist, the struggle for perfection is an endless one. And the best way to try and improve yourself artistically is to focus on the things that let you down, your weakest links. And one of the things that lets me down, and most artists down, is my offhand. I wanted to approach it like an actual fight because I thought if there's any way that my left hand has a chance, it's if I treat it like the underdog that it is. Because you know who has a fighting chance in a big fight? The underdog. And you know what the story of the ultimate underdog is? Rocky. Bloody Rocky with his fighting and his... I don't remember the story of Rocky, but he was totally an underdog, right? But he drank eggs and he ran and he had a cool soundtrack, and that's what I'm gonna be giving my left hand today to have a fighting chance, minus the eggs and the cool soundtrack. I can't do the Rocky soundtrack because I'll get copyright struck, but if I sing the Rocky soundtrack and use that as the backing track every time my left hand does anything, yeah, this is a little trick I've never been able to use it until now. I can hum while I make little beat sounds with my mouth. Doo-doo, boom, except it's out of G. Now, if my left hand has a fighting chance in any situation, it's going to be today. Because first of all, I've been training. I've been doing hand push-ups. They look like this. You sort of push your hand up. And today, the boxing ring on which my hands will be competing for victory is the Huion Canvas Pro 16. Huion have sponsored this video. They produce amazing quality digital and display tablets, which I highly recommend. And today I'm using this, one of their most professional devices. This is brand new, the Huion Pro 16. It's slim and super sexy. I used the Canvas 16 in a recent video, and today I'm using the Canvas Pro 16, which has higher spec. And for those of you who are looking for a super professional result and one of the most professional tablets in the Huion lineup, this is definitely one I can recommend. Now you're gonna see this device in epic action later in this video, but if you want to get one for yourself, you can get it for 15% off while it's in pre-sale. And it makes this affordable and incredibly professional device even more affordable. So go check that out, and a huge thank you to Huion for sponsoring this video. Oh, this is gonna be lit. So how is this gonna work exactly? Well, I have my stylus that we're gonna be swapping between hands, and I have a few exercises that are gonna be competing on even turf to see how my left hand can keep up, and if this underdog has a fighting chance in the end. There are going to be 5 rounds to this fight. The first will be challenging the speed of both of my hands against one another. The second will be challenging the accuracy. The third, my level of control. Fourth, my overall aesthetic. The fifth and final round will be a bit of a lightning round. So the challenge I've laid out for speed is to recreate Rocky. In fact, the color is sort of throwing me off. I think this should be a pencil sketch. So I'm just going to remove the saturation. There you go. I'm going to recreate Rocky in black and white. You get it? Because we're themed like a... In fact, I'm going to open up every round with a bloody bell so it feels right. Round 1. Fight! There's my timer. Boom! Okay, right hand, go. I haven't warmed up at all today, right or left hand. So this is gonna be crap, no matter which hand I'm drawing with. Quality content. Photorealism is not my thing on the best of days. So this is probably not gonna go particularly well for either hand, but that's okay, that's good. The worse my right hand does, the better my left hand does by comparison, which it doesn't mean much as far as what I'm actually trying to accomplish today, but who cares? And I'm only done when I'm done. So I know that this is a speed challenge. I'm going as fast as I can, but really the challenge is also inclusive of how photorealistic I can recreate this image. Now, those of you who are familiar with my lack of ability to produce photorealistic images, if anything, will know that this is not going to look good in either the left or right hand, but I feel like the right hand is probably getting to a place where it's as good as it's going to be able to look. So let's wrap this up. Ding, 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 stop. Ooh, just over the 6-minute mark to draw whatever the hell that is. I mean, it looks sort of like Sylvester Stallone, but if he ate a few too many cheeseburgers, and less like he's in the middle of the fight and more like he's in the middle of waking up at 11:30 in the morning after a huge night out eating cheeseburgers. So this is it. This is the moment I pass the baton. I am really uncomfortable just holding this pen without the intent to draw. Good sign. All right, the clock is ready. Now, obviously, we're aiming to beat 6 minutes. It's unlikely, but this is the underdog story, so who knows what's going to happen. But point really, as I mentioned, is to take my time and replicate this as beautifully as I can, as quickly as I can. Cue the epic music. Boom! Oh god, I don't know how to hold it! Even Control Z is on the other side of the... Oh no! Is this gonna be a whole video of me going, oh no? Probably. Left. The left is starting to swing! Oh, okay, yeah, no, swinging badly. I can't shade evenly to save my life. Alright, I'm gonna call it and stop! Oh my god! 9 seconds quicker, but I mean, obviously it's not gonna look as good, or is it? Let's zoom out and reveal, shall we? It doesn't look significantly worse. That's a review I never thought I'd give my left hand versus my right hand. I mean, wow. This may be a fight after all, boys. Oh, yeah! Now, he doesn't look exactly like Sylvester Stallone, but he probably looks more like Sylvester Stallone than anyone else I'd be drawing with my left hand. Maybe because my left hand is good at drawing asymmetrical faces. Now I'm just mocking Sylvester Stallone's face. I'm sorry, Sylvester Stallone. I know you regularly watch my videos. I don't know how to judge who won that round. I might have to come back to judge this stuff later in the context of a few more rounds. But what that does mean is that round 1, both fighters put up a pretty good bloody fight. And at the end of round 1, both fighters still standing and feeling ready for more. Round 2, accuracy. As you can see, I've got a very clean technical drawing here. What I'm going to be doing with my right and left hand is recreating this drawing next to this drawing, and then at the end of each turn, we'll be overlaying it onto the original drawing and seeing how accurately my proportions and lines and measurements are to the original drawing. Now, this is not time-based. This is purely result-based. If you ever thought art couldn't be an extreme sport, you haven't watched this channel before! My right hand's actually starting to cramp up a little bit. I'm like holding really tight, like onto the pen, and feeling really rigid. That's how you know the fight's getting intense, is when you start to feel that wear and tear in your body as you push yourself to your limits. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm pretty much done. Now, I'm not gonna bring it across first. I'm actually gonna go across and do the left hand now, and then we'll bring them both around the same time, and we'll just sort of see all at once how the hands did. Let's do this. I immediately lose all confidence as soon as my left hand is ready to go. Oh no! Nope. Down to there, yes! No, that wasn't it either. I don't know how to hold a pen sometimes. This next bit's gonna suck. Isometric ellipses. The best kind of ellipses. That was sarcasm. Hey, what? Oh! That was a better isometric ellipse edge than I did with my right hand. Now, to test the accuracy of both of these drawings, what I've done is create an overlay so that anything behind the actual drawing appears black. The essential idea being the less color there is, the more accurate I was. So obviously if I'm overlaying it onto the original drawing, it's only black because it's completely accurate. The more orange we see with the right hand drawing, the more inaccurate I was. So let's see how accurate I was. Oh, we missed the mark quite a bit. We got some size issues. We weren't wide enough. So now let's bring the other drawing over. See how much blue there is. Definitely more blue than orange. In fact, if we show both at once, it just looks messy. And it's just totally hard to judge. And, you know, yeah, I think this was probably a bad way to see who won. As with any underdog story, as the rounds progress, our underdog hero is getting beaten up a bit. It's looking a bit tenuous for our underdog. Now we arrive to round 3, a test of control. Round 3, fight! Oh boy, this is quite difficult because I haven't got a brush with very much pressure sensitivity. I think I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? I should have looked at the maze first. This is difficult because like I said, like I was trying to say, oh no, I went over the lines! I am using a brush that can't be very small. Like I chose something that doesn't have
much. Oh no, I can't take my hand off. Oh no, it cut the line. That's points against my right hand. I know I went the wrong direction. Oh no, is this maze completable? I actually didn't check. It's all the way around the edge. I went the right way the first time. Ah! Or did I? It's this way, you bastard. No, it's not. That's a dead end. All right, I was right the first time. And boom. Wow, that was bad. Oh, our underdog has a bloody fighting chance now. All right, underdog, you have an advantage here. We have seen the right hand swing with very little control. Now it's your turn to calculatedly complete the maze, having learned from his opponent's slip-up. The difficult thing about this challenge is I can't see under my hand, and I'm not allowed to lift my hand. Bit of a sloppy over the line bit there, but otherwise our control has been immense. Boom! Okay, now for the comparison, but I think it's pretty clear who won this round. But let's find out. I've got a great way to check this one. You ready? I'm just gonna put a black backdrop behind the maze. There you go, perfectly black. Bringing back our lines, I'm going to clipping mask that into the maze, and you can see exactly where we went over the lines, and that's rough. That was a bad round, right hand. The left hand, on the other hand, are you ready? Oh, clean execution! The right hand came a swinging and a spinning and slopping around, overconfident after the 2 rounds of slowly beating down his opponent, but then the left hand stepped back, saw an opening, and took a strike. But we have 2 rounds to go, and our opponents are certainly tiring out. Round 4, aesthetic. That's right, both hands will be trying to recreate beauty. The word beauty in calligraphy with a really high pressure sensitivity brush, and it has to look as beautiful as possible. Now this is a bit of an ineffable, bit of a mysterious one, because yes, it's got to be accurate. It's more about how pretty the outcome is. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. It just needs to look right, balanced, perfect. Round 4, fight! Oh, I think the right hand's feeling a little cocky at this point. Here we go, really thin up here. Oh, and then we're going into the U, thick to thin. And there's my beauty. Now, I have to admit, it's not very beautiful. I think my right hand is a little bit worn down from the last few rounds. There's too many overcorrections, and I'm just not good at calligraphy. But that's neither here nor there. That is the right hand's attempt at beauty. And let's see if this is where the left hand shines. I overcorrected with my right hand. With my left hand, I'm going to embrace the curves and the flaws, and I'm going for natural beauty. Flow. And flow. Oh, damn, not bad. Not bad. Oh, do you know what? I mean, I have to admit, the left hand one seems more legible than the right hand one, which means that it's gonna have to come down to round 5, the lightning round. And I feel like the challenge I have in mind for this round is gonna be one which is gonna be pretty hard to dispute who won that round. Because the lightning round will require both hands to draw something that I've drawn many times and that you will have seen many times if you've been around for this channel for a while. If you're new to this channel and you made it this far through the video, then hit that damn subscribe button, because you're obviously meant to be here. In this round, both hands will be required to create an illustration of the JAZZA avatar with a time limit of, let's go 2 minutes. Within that 2 minutes, both hands will be required to create a sketch layer and an ink/line work layer, and both of those layers will be incorporated into the judging as far as their efficiency and their aesthetic and overall smoothness. This really is the knockout round, everyone. Let's get started. Bell, baby! Boom! Oh, my right hand's cocky now. We've done this 1,000 times. This is really muscle memory right here, people. There's my face, there's the neck, and done before the timer ends. Whoa, with 2 seconds to spare. This is a bit where the right hand is showing a little bit of unsportsmanlike cockiness as the left hand enters the ring. Go! Oh boy. And off to a bad start. Come on, you've been fighting hard so far. Just keep swinging. Oh no. Oh, we're sloppy, people. We're sloppy. Come on. Ah! Come on. Come on. You've been fighting so hard. You're still standing. That's what matters. 5 seconds. No! 5, 2, oh no. Ah! What a fight, people. What a fight. All right, come on. Be good sports and I can't really shake.
I think this fight has been so intense that it's going to have to come down to all of the rounds and the culmination of the wins and losses, which I'm going to need your help to decide. But before we get to that, there is definitely an MVP in this match that needs to get more credit, and that is the ring itself. That's right, the Huey on Canvas Pro 16. Those of you who are into digital art and animation and are looking for a device that is professional and capable of amazing results beyond what I've made here today, the Huey on Canvas Pro 16 is an amazing, portable and beautiful professional device. It's the step up from the Canvas Pro 13. Obviously it's bigger, and it really is one of Hueyon's most professional tablets that you can get. With a full laminated screen and anti-glare glass display, there is no heat on this tablet. I've been recording this video for about 2 hours, believe it or not, and this room is like full of studio lights. I'm quite warm right now, and the tablet, even though it's been brutally beaten through with both hands, has not even broken a sweat. It is cool and comfortable. Now, you've seen me draw badly on the tablet, but will have still noticed how great the pressure sensitivity and the tilt support is. But to feel it in your hands and to use it is a totally different experience. It really feels like butter. The tablet has that really simple USB Type-C interface, a battery-free stylus, and those 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity. Now, another thing that bears mentioning is it's configurable with or without the stand, so you can get it with the stand for $499 USD, without the stand for $469 USD, and if you want just the stand on its own, it's just $49.99. So whichever you want, if you want the tablet with or without the stand, or just get the stand itself, or maybe later on, that choice and customizability is entirely up to you. There's a huge amount of choice when it comes to using the tablet, and it really is an amazing device to use. Because this device is brand spanking new, they have a pre-sale discount up to the 24th of June. So if you want to get this 15% off, you can do that right now. That is ending very soon, so you can go check it out with the link in the description. All the details are down there. And a huge thank you to Huion for sponsoring this video. But now, everyone, the moment we've all been waiting for, the judging. I'm going to put polls in the card for every single one of these ones as they come up, so you can vote on each round. So round one was at the left hand, the 11-year-old Rocky waking up or getting punched in the face, or the overeating Rocky waking up at 11:30 after a really long night out eating hamburgers. You go put your votes in the card. Next we have round two, the accuracy challenge. Now we have the right hand in orange and the left hand in blue. Then the control challenge. I think there is a clear winner here, but I'm interested to know your votes. Maybe you thought that the right hand had a harsher hand dealt because it was the first to complete the maze. Maybe it's unfair for me to discount that into my judgment. Then we have round four, the aesthetic challenge, and beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder, and you are the beholder, so go vote and tell me which is beautiful. On the left, we have the left hand execution. On the right, we have the right hand execution. And last but not least, we have the right hand of the JAZZA avatar. Now, we haven't seen round five results compared directly yet, so this is the reveal of that. Then we have the left hand JAZZA avatar sketch over here on the left. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. I think there's probably a clear winner in this one. There's the sketch layer of both of them. Again, fairly clear, but you may take balancing into account as far as the left maybe having too much of the underhand or being the underdog. Cast your votes. 5 rounds, 5 votes, and then the winner will, of course, be tallied from all of those. But even if the left hand is the loser, I want to know in the comments if you think they deserve a rematch, because you know what every underdog needs? A sequel. Alright, thanks for watching the match, everybody. Go subscribe for more fun with art and creativity. And there's some more videos over there. You can say, hey, you know who the star of those videos is? Is it you? Yes, me, the right-hand man. I'm the star of the show here. You're just a noob. You did a video once, didn't you? Yeah, once or twice. Alright, we'll link it over there. They can go check it out. You're gonna have a spotlight now and then, but you step into the ring and I'm gonna beat you, because that's what I do. Well, I can't think of a comeback.